Yo, 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 Big Kids back up in here. This is what I like to see. And I hope this is what I think it is. This looks like some protection, some defense, people speaking up for our brother from what Andrew Schulz has said about him. Now, we got Damon Wayans Jr., Punch from TDE, Matt Barnes, Ice Cube Jr., react to Andrew Schulz violating Kendrick Lamar. We got Chig Smooth bringing us the video. Y'all make sure y'all like, go comment, like, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe over here as well. And we about to get into this video, man. I hope it's what I think it is. Please let it be what I think it is. Because we need some unity against the evils of this world. We need some unity with good versus evil. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Andrew Schulz, bring that ass here, boy. There's some funny business going on that you gotta address. Even though he normally does the roasting to people, right now Andrew Schulz is currently being flamed by social media. A lot of people are not rocking with his response to Kendrick Lamar. This response comes 2 weeks after Kendrick mentioned him on his album. Now obviously when I say mention, he wasn't directly named in the bar, but I'm pretty sure we all know this bar was meant for Schulz. Kendrick said, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. I know propaganda worked for them, and fuck whoever that's close to them." A couple months back, Andrew Schulz went viral when he had the guys from Shits and Giggle podcast on, and he made a very disgusting joke towards black women.
Wait, what is the black girlfriend effect? This is
you don't know about
just glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up.
Glows up, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends, they
grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
Now, Kendrick really didn't diss him in that bar. He basically told black people, hey man, if you're sitting next to a white comedian and he's making jokes about black women, you should probably check him on that. So everybody was kind of confused when they heard Andrew Schulz's response back to Kendrick. It was a very long-winded response that really should have been just about 5 minutes. Schulz deflected, told Kendrick, hey man, you've also worked with artists that have not been kind towards black women.
Rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women. So we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us and, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick, what? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my bitch with a stick, what?
Did you just think of that?
That's a real lyric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a real lyric from music that protects women. And for decades.
But that's not a real lyric from Kendrick Lamar, though. So you're going outside of the whole thing, like.
It protects what. And listen. Right now, the guy on top, Kung Fu Kenny.
He is the guy on top.
He is the guy.
He is making sure that comedians. He put a law in.
Yeah.
He put a law in place.
All right, let's see the exact line, okay? Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he is saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians
Are only allowed to
talk about black women.
exclusively.
That's what I'm talking about, Kendrick.
We're back.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's a
it.
law.
Now I understand why he's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if he's
true.
going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy.
It's just too much damn giggling. I don't like it. I can't take it, y'all.
You go Kendrick. Wait a minute, just let me understand what's. Shut up,
Kendrick,
No.
weird response.
Besides, put his legs in the air and choose a position. Maybe I let him
Yeah, I don't even like hearing that. My bad, y'all, but I just can't take
choose a
hearing it.
position.
It was just a very weird response. Something you should not tell another man, especially another man that you've never met in person. If this is what you and your crew find funny, that's cool. Keep it within your circle. But when you bring that same joke towards another man, especially a grown-ass man with kids and a girl, that's when you might run into some issues. Now, the president of TDE, Punch TDE, I'm sure most of you guys know Punch, he was not rocking with that joke by Andrew. Punch tweeted yesterday saying, wait. I know as a black man who's involved in hip-hop music that we're a bit slow and don't really understand sarcasm and humor, but did my guy say he wanted to sleep with Dot? And it doesn't stop there. Ex-NBA player Matt Barnes called him goofy. Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr., who actually used to be a huge fan of shows, he tweeted yesterday calling him a weird-ass nigga. Then he goes on to say, man, how people change on some weird shit. I was a fan. Even Glasses Malone, who actually rocks with Andrew Schulz, he's been on Schulz's podcast Brilliant Idiots. People kept tagging him in the video, asking him, yo, that's your man's? Glasses Malone said, yo, that will tear Drew's skin from his skeleton. Then goes on to say, that will beat Schulz's ass. Don't know why they keep playing. Elliot Wilson also got into it. He said Schulz had a weird response. Why is he around? And you know it's bad when a fellow comedian comes out and said, hey bro, that was kind of messed up. I've said some fucked up shit in my career, but you just took the cake, buddy.
I wish people would get off Twitter. I would like to hear their voice. Like, get in front of a microphone. Let me hear your voice. I want to hear what you got to say. These little, I guess they taking the mature route and just not giving it any energy, giving it any attention. But let's rock out.
Actor and comedian Damon Wayans Jr. came out and said, yeesh, Andrew's saying the wrong things. Be careful in LA, bud. I hope some of these responses can make Schulz realize that he might have went overboard with that grape joke, which leads into a conversation about Schulz possibly being canceled for this joke. If this was 10 years ago, Schulz will be out of here. Done. Career over. Goodbye. Curtains closed. But in this anti-woke mob era that we're in, I do not see Schulz apologizing for this joke. Schulz has been on the forefront over the last couple years of never apologizing for a joke. And also, even if he felt he needed to apologize for it, his audience now would not allow it. And he's independent. He's not signed to any big corporation. He partners with different companies to actually shoot his special. Netflix has been a big supporter of Schulz and his specials, and I don't think that's changing anytime soon. The only way I could really see Schulz apologizing for this nasty grape joke is if he gets a call from the big boss. No, not Trump. Joe Rogan himself. Schulz looks up to Joe Rogan. So if Joe Rogan calls him and tells him, buddy, you overstepped the line, I think that's when we get an apology from him. And no, I don't think Charlemagne gets it done. It has to be Joe Rogan and nobody else. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Schulz's grape joke on Kendrick? And all these people basically calling him out for the joke. Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Any listeners here that are upset at us, we just want to let you know that you're going to stay upset. Okay? What we're not going to do is sit here with our tucked between our legs apologizing on the podcast for jokes. By apologizing, you're just amplifying it. The people that are upset at this, the majority of them don't even listen to the podcast. A lot of them are probably resentful of your success. They're like, why the fuck should these guys make all this money? And they're just like,
I don't care about your success because what you eat don't make me shit. So, no, I don't listen to your podcast. And I just don't think that, it's a reason why there's an uproar. Don't nobody talk like that online. Don't nobody, like, who does that? Come on, bro. Okay, if you so bold and buff, go talk about hanging niggas. If you so bold, let me hear you talk about that. That's something that people don't talk about, right? Exactly. So you understand. There's lines he won't cross, bro. Believe me. Play this I'm about it shit if you want to.
reacting to stupid videos on the internet and like telling
They're
stories
just
from
friends.
college.
I'm just friends.
Yeah, I'm just friends. Why can't I have millions of dollars like they have? But they don't realize that. They really think it's their community. Your community still loves you. Your community still knows you. If you actually have a community, they're not going to immediately throw you away because of one clip where you're laughing at a clear joke. Remember, the people trying to cancel you get off on you being canceled. You having to come out and apologize and bend to their whim and change the disposition of who you are. The learning lesson here is you do not apologize because you're part of your community in the first place.
Okay, let me hear you talk about slavery. Let me hear you talk about that. Why don't you say the N-word? Why don't you say the N-word, Schulz? Or I don't know, have he said it? I don't know. But there's a line that you won't cross. Don't act like you this macho man and whatever you say goes and you'll cross any line and every barrier. You won't do it, man. You're lying to yourself, bro. The people get in a room together and they just totally block outside of the world. Like, yo, you gotta walk the streets, bro. You gotta go out there and still get up out of that room from sitting on them seats. You gotta leave that room wherever you at, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the video, man. I really thought that they was cooking. I didn't know they was on Twitter. I thought they was speaking up for real. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kiss signing out, man. Gone.